Hey folks, I'm starting today's episode out by just promoting my new series that on Monday, which is my Monday main account. If you like the Solely Voids adventure, you're going to love the Monday main account because it's the same concept. It's just using my main account, which is not free to play. It's not whale territory either, but it allows you to see a playthrough with just a regular account with no restrictions. Including the wallet if necessary. So check that out. It's on Mondays. The first episode was last Monday. The next one will be coming up soon. Really appreciate you checking that out, and thanks for watching. Welcome back to the channel, folks. My name's John Bull, and this is Solely Voids, the challenge, free-to-play challenge series where we use solely Void champions, however we may get them, or wherever they make their way into the account, they're ours to use. Okay, so I'm checking out the Serpent Titan Event. First page is, at least for us, honestly, all fairly usable stuff. Second page actually dips off a little bit. I mean, the Chaos or Plarium points are completely useless. Epic Book is big time. Ancient Shard's not as big as you think it would be, but useful still, nonetheless. We actually do always need brews. Okay. This here, all this gear, this is a great page for us. If we could get 6-star protection gear, that could be super helpful. I don't know who we'd build in that, but that would be potentially huge. If we could get 4 pieces minimum that are useful out of that in a 3-star soul. Alright. 4. Okay. Now this is going to be a tough one. We're going to have to skip a ton of points because we just can't do the summoning events. But I think this is our goal, is to get to this page. We will not push. We will not pull a single shard for this. But we're going to try to get 2/3 of the way done with it. So that's our goal, because I obviously really want this. I really, really, really want this stuff. And then obviously the soul is great. We don't have Mithrala yet, but we know we'll get her. So I think it's... I just think it's worth it for us to go for that. So let's go ahead and do the old clan boss. And then we'll kind of move into today's stuff. 5-star with accuracy. I suppose I'll keep that. Been a minute since I got a void. The last time we got a void, I think it was on camera, so no better time than the present. I mean, those are decent attack stats. We could try to keep that. Don't know if we'll ever actually end up using it. And gems, always useful. HP percent chest, also always usable. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll fast key our normal. It's been really nice having the main account in this clan because it is just making the clan boss double rewards for everybody. That actually might be a new high score. You are going to see a live arena video on Monday. I've actually already recorded it, and that'll come out on Tuesday. And we will be, you'll get to see some nice progress in there and what it looks like when you're free to play and void restrictions. Okay. Let's take a look and see how far we are. In the classic arena, I have started this out. It's been, I mean, I don't want to say I'm obsessing over it because I'm not, but I'm having to try to refresh literally like every 15 minutes because, I mean, folks, we just can't compete. It's tough. And we need to be pushing arena anyway because we're on the Arbiter mission to get this to 7. And we're about 2/7 of the way there, which is good. But again, I'm having to click this every single day. And even a fight like this looks like it'd be winnable, we're going to lose that. We just have to look for one-man defenses for the most part. I mean, I think we could go ahead and give this a try, but if this has any speed tune at all, it's not going to win. Let's see. I have a Spirit champion in there. Oh, no, I need a Force champion. That sucks. Let's try this one. It's a little bit lower, so this might not be a high resist, and we might be able to punch through. And we need a Force champion in there. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do. I mean, it's... I don't want to say define it as can't compete, but it is like functionally... It's functionally can't compete territory. Okay. Alright, we resisted that. That's good. Okay, no stuns. That's huge. Alright, and then we're gonna steal those buffs. She'll get rezzed, but then maybe we can start picking at this. Ay, ay, ay. Have to revive. Okay. Boost them back up. This is probably as competitive of a fight as I've gotten. I was kind of hoping I'd stun her. What is this? Oh, well, we'll take that revive, I guess. I just don't want to counterattack and pick up a decreased speed or something stupid. Okay. So now we do want to go after the Sill. No, we actually want to go after the Duchess, because Sill's already used her turn meter, but it's just like probably not doing myself any favors being down a champion also. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Should kill her. Okay. Boost us up. Okay, and then what we need to do, but she's got the block debuff, so we need to be able to get like a stun or some sort of CC on her. What does this do? Okay, push that turn meter back. That's actually super helpful. We might have a chance at this. This is probably, dang it. This is probably one of the most competitive fights we've had. Double stun here sucks. Okay. Here we go. I think she's gonna have her. Dang it. She's gonna have her. Ooh, if we can steal that, that's big. Killer. Okay. I think we're gonna make it now. But still, either way, not a very good or efficient fight. That's like, this is like one of the best case scenarios where most of them are us just getting dumpstered on, so not been competitive at all. Alright, we should probably revive while we get a shot here, just in case. Alright, there we go. Hey, that worked out fine. We gotta be, I mean, we can keep trying some more of these, but for the most part, it's been non-competitive. That unbooked, ungeared Grinner, this is what it mostly looks like right here. Yep, that's what most of our fights look like, but we have to stay in gold 1. Alright, hopefully we revive the right to 2. There we go. Alright. Damn, and that's just how it goes too, is like, it seems like even once we get the revive brought back, they just CC him too. Maybe this is a team we might be able to compete with, just because they're potentially slower than us. I don't know why they wouldn't do the Wukong. Let's just go with a regular team here. Hope we got to be able to beat the Brogni off the punch, provoke him. That's perfect. So we're gonna have to kill Brogni first. Because how did he get rid of his provoke already and his turn meter back up? Am I trying to freeze him? We get that shield out, that's gonna be bad news. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I mean, yeah. Well, we'll check back in 9 minutes and 25 seconds and see if there's something we can compete with, but otherwise it's just like we just get absolutely trucked every single time. Alright. Market refreshed. Let's see, do we get anybody good? Not particularly. That is a champion we have, but not a particularly good one, so we're going to stray away from that. Okay. Alright, so we just have one more, and then we're actually flush on having kept up with everything. Not missing one, so we'll have to get that at some point today. Alright, what else do we have in here? We have a champion training tournament. Pretty solid rewards. If we can get all the way to the 9,400, that's pretty valuable stuff for us right there. Got a little bit of a start in it because right before the maintenance, I was just doing a little campaign. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to click on the same one. And we also have an ice golem. Okay, 1650. I don't think that'll be too bad for us to do. Okay. And then Path of the Serpent. Okay, so this is artifacts and summoning champions. So this is actually kind of good. It corresponds with both Ice Golem and Champ Training because we need to... Champ Training, we'll get a little bit of artifacts and accessories, fairly minimal ones. But then Summoning Champions, we'll summon a ton of mystery shards throughout it. So we'll pick away at this. Oh, what can we do here? What's the path? Like, in my mind, I'm looking at this and being like, yeah, that's what I want. Just because of this, I want those really bad. But I think realistically, it's going to be this here and this here. Actually, this is pretty good too. The gems and a book. But I think the books are easier to get than the coins, the soul coins. So right now, I think the dream scenario is we go straight down green path, and then maybe try to get one other one. Realistically, I think it's just these middle two. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to spend any coins. I'm just going to hoard them up, and then where I get to at the end of 4 days is where I'm at. And we'll have to grind pretty hard for that. Because I do genuinely want the Mithrala Soul. I think it could be super helpful once we get there. Actually have a Mithrala, but... yeah, but we're not going to blow shards because I think we just want to spend other resources because, hey, who's to say that the next fusion isn't some sort of void legendary banger. Alright, so, looking in here, I have been farming for the champ training. Here in 4.3, the experience is less, so that's not necessarily us being the most efficient. But there is a rationale behind it, and that's because we can get a Greybeard dropped out of here. And we want Greybeards, this guy here. We want Greybeards because it is a farmable skinwalker, and we are deciding that we're going to boost our faction guardians all the way up in the skinwalkers in order to help our Panthera, who has been, honestly, not amazing, but has been solid. She's been pretty helpful. So I'm glad I ended up getting her. But then we're definitely going Battle Sage next. She's also proving more helpful than I originally thought. And so we got her gear all maxed up. She's still just super slow. Her base speed for having a speed aura is kind of pathetic. But she'll be next. After that, it'll be Towering Titan more than likely, and then we're going to probably look into somebody who does something a little more niche. So I'm thinking Rock Beast because of the A3 that has a decreased speed. But my other thought was also Marquise, because he has a small decreased speed on the A1, and it is like 100%. We just have to get him at a crit rate at 100%. The rest of his kit's pretty bad. But with the counterattack and the continuous heal, it keeps him maybe a little bit more sustainable, and he is a defense champion. So we have some options, and then we always have Retainer, who's got the turn meter suppression. I mean, High Respects is on that short list of characters to build. I just don't know if I need just a true speed champion right now, because I have a lot of revivers. 1 and 2. Those are guys 3, and there are already 60, so I just need some other utilities here. So this is kind of what we've been doing, and then what we do is we just kind of click repeat, and then we check the arena, and then we do that on repeat over and over again. Alright, so we're going to keep doing this, and actually what I need to do is I can pick up my Yakarl fragments also today, so that's something I need to do now that I have that out. Let's see, as we can get a little bit of the coins, and if we get a champion, we also get some more of those coins. So it's going to be kind of a boring next few days, just which has honestly been a lot of what's happening. A lot of champ training, a lot of Minotaur grinding. None of that stuff is sexy or fun. We're hard stuck in Doom Tower. We're hard stuck in Cursed City already. We're ready for that Doom Tower to reset, which is soon. So let's go and actually just get these right now before I forget. What we need to do is we need to open clans, do not show full clans, and we want it to be a clan level 9 or higher. Alright. Search. Did not do it. Oh, here we go. Can I get in this one? Nope. About this one? Nope. And so this is how you do it, you know? You just kind of... Eventually you'll find one that doesn't really have much of a required player power. Even though player power, I mean, it does. Holy cow. Normally I have one. This might be one we can join. And then hopefully that doesn't impact our ability to... hopefully that doesn't impact our ability to compete in Siege. I think it does for Hydra Clash. So... And then what we do is we just hop right back on in. And just like that... Hopefully, did it let us back in? Yeah, we're back in. We get to check in again. The real only downfall is that you lose clan XP. Or, like, it doesn't keep your total amount of clan XP because it's obviously way more than 0. I'm established this, but yeah. So, now where are we at with Yakarl? 40, so 1, 2, so 2 every 10, so 10, 12 more weeks or so. Alright. And actually, we got a good amount of this guy's stuff, so we'll be able to get some mod chest if I knew. I'm kind of curious what's in them, but alright. So let's take a peek at... Yeah, I mean, there's really just not a whole lot. We're just going to go in here and grind this up. Check my... And I've been good about not using gems, but I only have so much restraint, folks. Like, it's so hard not to just go in there and click refresh over and over until you find it. We're close to getting our first points, which is good. But we got to take those free serpent points when we can get them, because this is gonna be a challenge. And again, if we get less than the 4th page, we all know that it's probably likely, but we're just gonna take it as we can. If there's an event we can't compete or complete, then that's just what we do, and it's not the end of the world. That's the one thing I like about these Titan fusions is, unlike an actual fusion or a fragment event, like if you miss out on something to the point where you can't compete the whole thing, you're totally screwed. For the Titan events, they allow the flexibility of, like, I'll just play until, you know, I can't really anymore, or I'm out of resources, or you can just kind of skip and pick and choose the ones you want. So for somebody like me who's not going to spend, I'm not going to use my shards, this event is actually kind of good. Alright. Oh, hey! Look who we got here. This guy's in our clan. Haha. Alright, so hopefully... Okay, I'm going to go in, and I'm going to try to beat him with force. And then what we'll do is we'll try to beat him with the real deal. I wonder how much faster. Ooh, his man-eater's very fast. Oh, I didn't want to... Okay. So I suppose we'll do this, but then we want to try to steal... This might be one where we bring in our Battle Sage to try to... Alright, can we steal all the buffs off of, like, Slixus? Nope. Okay. Alright, if we don't beat it with the Grimmer in there for the what do you call it? For the achievement, we will definitely come back in with our full squad ready to go. Let's freeze you if we can. There we go. Getting a little lucky. Better lucky than good. Alright, unless something goes wild here. We might just have to kill her and then kill her again. Alright, alright. VOIDooLittle. Fellow clanmate, but also temporarily my enemy. You don't see that a lot, and I guess I normally don't even look for that sort of stuff, but that's kind of cool. So that we found a Void player, and it's also funny that the only type of player we can beat is another Void player. So that goes. We're gonna try this one here in a second. I want to see if that actually got me out of this. How many more of these do I need? One more. All right, but we did tackle this. So you were the one, VOIDooLittle. You were the one who got me across to the top reward. Thank you very much. So thankful for your sacrifice. All right. Let's see if we can do this one here. Okay, so we do get to go first. They have a shield set. Okay. Man, when that freeze goes off, dang. I mean, we can't even put a dent in that sill. Super tanky. I feel like. Maybe let's try Joe Matrak. There's gotta be somebody. There's gotta be somebody on this list that we can beat. I mean, we're getting killed by the Reviver. Okay. I can go now. Okay. Not even close. Okay, but he stayed alive. Let's see what this one looks like if we have our whole squad and not the squad without. This mission to get to the stage 7 is just going to be so brutal. I'm not sure how we'll make it. Okay, we survived there. Holy cow, holy cow. It was almost worse. I wonder what my win percentage is. You can see that somewhere, right? Battle log. Tiers. I wonder what it keeps it for. I know that you can see it somewhere. But it's been bad. It's been red. You know what I think it is? I think it's in the Grey Hall. Yeah, I mean, that's super low, but that's just because we're just trying to pick fights. We're doing quantity over quality, I think, with this, but it's brutal. I mean, honestly, I just can't compete. It's tough, so. Alright, folks, I think that's going to be the whole video today. I really appreciate you stopping in and watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below, and let's give let's give VOIDooLittle a little shout out. Shout him out in the comments for him helping out and giving me the opportunity. He's always one to comment down below as it is, so let's shout him out even though I took him down. So otherwise, thanks again, folks. I'll see you on the other side.